This video is sponsored by 33rd Random Defense, a game that lives up to its name with random defense for Animal Battle Arena and Single Tower Defense Simulator mode, where you're tasked with clearing over 100 stages of survival battle against enemy invasions and receive rewards to upgrade your armor and action RPG level. Play today and enjoy the anniversary event where you can get limited edition Christmas skins and play the new special game mode that has been added to enjoy Christmas in the best possible way. As one of the best TD games out there, it's designed to keep you entertained for hours and polish your tactical battle simulator skills and stay on top of your performance as you face 33 difficult tower defense enemy invasion types and stop monsters to gain victories in single player co-op and duel modes. As not just animals are summoned randomly, but monsters, buffs, and placements. Test your skill in the ultimate game of luck. Click the link in the description below and check out 33rd Random Defense. Do you have what it takes to stay on top of your class? Let's find out. There is one panel for the new Dragon Ball Super manga chapter that has just been leaked that to me honestly gives us a sense of what the moral question is behind the entire chapter. And not only that, it also tells us exactly what the meaning of training actually is. And it's crazy to even think about this, but the story of Granolah in Dragon Ball Super's manga isn't a story about somebody wishing to be the strongest in the universe and then just being that and being badass and being the strongest. No, there's a training arc, and now he's the strongest in the universe with training. Let's go and jump into these spoilers, guys, because at the end of this video, I'm going to show you what panel I am talking about. I bet you guys haven't seen this one yet. Let's go. Chapter 79, Gas versus Granolah. Chapter starts with Elec in his ship. He says Gas seems to have become the strongest warrior in the universe. One of the reasons why he decides to keep the ship far away from the battlefield is he doesn't want to put dust in his wine. It's a valid reason. You wouldn't want that anyway. Nobody would want dust in their wine. Elec is real for that one. But there's another reason. He has other urgent business to attend. We don't know what it is yet. Honestly, everyone is talking about this being another wish, something that he actually wanted to wish for. Like, this is a wish for, I mean, first act of the wish, but it was mainly for Gas, and that is for Gas to deal with these nuisances. But I think that a lot of people are trying to say that he's got another wish in the wings where he wants to get something out of it, because the Dragon Balls themselves, they don't have a wait time where you need to wait for them to reactivate. You can just go find them right now. That is what some people are saying. To me, I think that he is gearing up for a meeting with Frieza to tell him, I have the strongest warrior in all existence now, or maybe to set Gas onto Frieza. And I think that would be that'd be something that Frieza wouldn't see coming. But the issue is that Frieza, even though he is not the strongest one at all, but he is extremely powerful. But he also has trained. He had a whole training arc in Resurrection of F. He's been fighting and training for years now against the strongest villains and superheroes and super beings in all of existence. So can Gas really take out Frieza? I'm going to make this a poll question. I'm going to make a poll in the community tab. Can Gas take out Frieza? Yeah, that'll be later on today. I think that's what the case is. I think that Gas is holding up the line while Elec makes a deal or makes a meeting with Frieza. Maki and Oil are with Monaito. They are threatening him to tell them where is Vegeta. Monaito says that he doesn't know. Oil prepares to hit him. Vegeta tells Granolah to hurry up, and finally Granolah eats the senzu bean. Granolah can't believe that he's recovered his energy instantly. We've seen this before. Vegeta, go and don't waste the senzu. Granolah saves Monaito just in time. Not sure why he would do that, but I guess he still loves him. Then he smashes Maki and Oil against some rocks. Gas realizes that Granolah has recovered his energy. Monaito gives Granolah his partner Oatmeal, who tells Granolah not to throw it away again. Granolah apologizes while he puts Oatmeal on his eye. Oatmeal asks Granolah if now that he is the strongest in the universe, he no longer needs his help. Granolah, I still need your support. I definitely like this aspect where without Oatmeal, Granolah is lost. With Oatmeal on, now he's found again. I like that metaphor. Granolah releases energy with his left eye. changes and prepares to fight Gas. So that's good. We get the transformation that we saw in some of the leaks. Granolah, Gas, I'm your opponent. Gas, that's right. Gas is all about this fight. Gas releases Goku and goes down to the ground to fight Granolah. Then Gas creates 2 shields on his forearm. Gas tries to hit Granolah with one of his shields, but Granolah dodges it. Then Granolah shoots several ki blasts with his fingers at Gas, but Gas stops them with his other shield. Gas throws himself at Granolah with his 2 shields at the same time, double shielded warrior, but Granolah dodges him and Gas crashes in the ground. Gas changes his weapon and creates a spear with which he attacks Granolah, but Granolah stops it and takes it away from Gas, disarming somebody that has ki weapons. I don't know. I didn't know that was possible, honestly. Then Gas creates several kunai and throws them at Granolah. Ki kunai, awesome, who deflects them one by one. Just some ninja moves right there. Honestly, I'm rating this fight. I'm enjoying it because they are both fighting in a manner of them specifically. So basically, Granolah is a sharpshooter and he's using the eye for more precision, basically shotgun gun, and then Gas is more of a weapons expert. So I like the contrast between the two. I said that last time. When Granolah is prepared to attack Gas again, Oatmeal warns him that an iron ball is coming from above. Gas has created without Granolah noticing, and he controls the iron ball with a chain. Granolah manages to stop the iron ball, but then Gas makes it explode. That creates a dust cloud between them. I like that Oatmeal's like his spidey sense, basically. That's pretty cool. He should have just kept it on, honestly. He probably would have won much easier against Vegeta and Goku if he could have understood how their powers worked or what to do with them. Granolah can't see anything, but Oatmeal tells him that they are surrounded by something. Gas shoots all the kunai at the same time toward the dust cloud. Maki and Oil are happy because they believe that Gas' attack has finished with Granolah. However, when the dust cloud dissipates, we see that Granolah has managed to stop all the kunai with his hand. Awesome. Granolah, that technique will not work against me. Goku and Vegeta are surprised to see who Granolah fights. He's better than they thought. How Granolah fights, I think that's supposed to say. Gas and Granolah keep fighting. Gas creates new weapons, claws like Vega's in Street Fighter, another small shield or a spear like the ones used in the Middle Ages, and finally Granolah manages to give Gas a powerful punch. Gas creates a sword and attacks Granolah, but he dodges it and kicks Gas. Goku and Vegeta wonder why Gas is only using his technique of creating weapons, so they assume that it's a new power obtained with the wish. But Naito, no, weapon creation technique is an original technique from Gas. He has used it for a long time, so that's his OG move. Gas creates a rotating blade like spinners, like fidget spinners, and he places on his wrist to attack Granolah. However, Granolah closes his eyes and manages to stop the blades, then he kicks Gas again. Okay, so you're using weapons against basically the Sharingan, and that's not going to turn out good for Gas, honestly. I like the aspect of him using the weapons. I think it's unique to Gas. Honestly, I'm excited to see what his fighter's character is or his Xenoverse character is going to be, but at the same time, I think that it's inefficient fighting against this guy. He needs to just hit him with a blast or something, like hit him with an encompassing blast. Similar, he's having the same problem that Vegeta and Goku had fighting Granolah, because Granolah is slippery, because Granolah is precision based and he can dodge a lot of things without using Ultra Instinct. So Granolah is getting cooler as I'm reading, but still not my cup of tea. Not yet. Maybe he will. Maybe he will. You never know. Granolah wonders why Gas only uses that technique. Maki realizes that Gas wants to defeat Granolah using his own abilities. So he doesn't want to use any of the expounded upon abilities that he got from the Wish, which I think what they're implying is that the Wish makes you a Dragon Ball Z character. What I'm saying is that it gives you Ki Blast, Super Strength, Super Speed, Flight, things like that. Things that Goku and Vegeta have had, Frieza has, other characters have, Jiren. And I'm assuming now that Granolah and Gas, they didn't have those abilities because, I mean, Granolah was flying around in a spaceship, and Gas, I mean, Gas was a weapons expert, but that's basically it. That's basically what they're saying. So that would mean that base Granolah and base Gas may have been stronger in technique, maybe a little bit of strength than, like, say, Krillin and stuff, but they didn't have all the abilities that Krillin and the rest of the Z fighters had. Thus, Gas is not using these abilities. He's only using grounded weapon attacks. That's kind of what I'm getting from what Maki is saying. Let's continue. Gas creates a giant sword like Clouds in Final Fantasy VII or Guts in Berserk and keeps trying to hit Granolah, but he can't. That's probably like the worst thing to use against someone like Granolah. So Gas is kind of getting frustrated that he can't hit Granolah, I'm assuming, because he's throwing everything at him. Granolah asks Gas if that's all the power he has achieved. Then he says, Gas, that he will not be able to defeat him with only that. However, when Granolah is about to hit Gas again, Gas creates a barrier around his body and stops Granolah's attack. Okay, so now we're using Dragon Ball Z powers. Then Gas extends his hand and uses a gigantic Ki Blast attack. Goku and Vegeta are shocked to see Gas's attack. Granolah asks Gas if he has been hiding his true power. Gas tells him that he wanted to defeat him using only the technique that he had polished over the years. I like, dude, this dude Gas, man. This dude Gas, he really I mean, the Saiyans are always, especially Vegeta, they're always saying like, my pride, Saiyan pride, you know, things like that, right? And I feel like Gas is really the only one that is like an actual like warrior, like a warrior code. You know what I'm saying? Like a samurai's code type of guy. He wants to feed him with the abilities that he's polished over the years. It's just a cool thing to say, honestly. I definitely think I'm definitely warming up to Gas a lot. And this is giving me this manga is giving me something I never thought I wanted to see, which is two characters fight each other that only wish to have their abilities. Mainly, listen to me guys, mainly because I was pissed off about them wishing to become this strong. It makes it less interesting. It is, in the grand scheme of things, very less interesting to have characters that can just wish to become One Punch Man and shit, and then be able to fight each other. But the thing that makes this interesting is now we get to see the difference between a normal average warrior and Goku and Vegeta, and the difference of the wish giving you a Dragon Ball Z level power. Like, it gives you like this power skill, and that's ridiculous, and powers that you never had before, making you a superhero, Dragon Ball Z superhero. But before that, these guys were strong in their own right, but at the same time didn't have that extra sauce, you know what I'm saying? So that's why this is interesting. I never thought I wanted to see that, but I guess we're seeing it now. Honestly, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Granolah shoots a blast of ki at him, but Gas teleports in front of him using the Shuken Ido. Goku and Vegeta are shocked again. I think they're shocked that Gas can teleport like that. Gas, of course I have the same power that you got. No, I have even more power than you. So they kind of have like the same power base. When they're saying power, they're talking about like abilities, like Goku abilities, but they have different techniques involving those abilities. But at the same time, Gas is giving a little bit more because he was supposed to be stronger than Granolah was, unless the dragon just gave him a little bit extra strength, like a little bit extra French fries in his McDonald's French fry packet, you know. So I'm thinking that's what it is. Gas punches Granolah in the stomach with a powerful punch, then fires a ki wave at him. Granolah flies off. Goku and Vegeta are surprised to see that Gas is not using his weapons. Gas also seems surprised at his own power. Now you are a DBZ character, Gas. Granolah returns to the battle and rips off his jacket, which had been badly damaged by Gas's attack. So that's the black shirted Granolah version that we get to see in some of the leaks. Because honestly, I like battle damage. I love. But black Under Armour like shirts like that are always looking cool. Granolah, let's go. Don't think I have showed you all my power. Granolah teleports behind Gas and punches him. Gas stops Granolah and kicks him, but Granolah dodges. A lot of punching and kicking here. Granolah goes for Gas, who tries to punch him to defend himself. However, just before Gas hits him, Granolah uses the Shinken Ido to teleport and gives Gas a powerful kick. Gas and Granolah hit and teleport using the Shinken Ido several more times. Goku observes them. He says that Shinken Ido is an easy technique to use, but difficult one to remember. He's a bit annoyed to see that they can use it easily. Hold the phone. Alright, sorry, I had to do a little intermission here because I was thinking Shinken Ido. I'm not 100% versed up on the Japanese words for Dragon Ball techniques and stuff like that. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Keep it a $1.50. It's not my thing, honestly. Even though I've memorized quite a few. But I thought Shinken Ido for a minute was just teleporting around, you know what I'm saying? Like how they do in Dragon Ball Z. But it is actually instant transmission. So he says, Goku observes him. He says the Shinken Ido is an easy technique to use. So it's easy to use it, but difficult one to remember to keep down. So that it gives a little bit more explanation to why Vegeta says he can only do it that one time, because he's not going to remember it maybe. And Goku's saying it now that it's hard to remember it. And he's a bit annoyed to see that they can use it easily. So they've learned instant transmission on their own without any training. That's what they're doing, which I don't know how I feel about that. I honestly, I never was one for characters, for evil villains to just copy, like Boo's, just to copy techniques by watching them. I think Cells is the best when he's part of you, basically. He's made out of your cells, but Boo's, just watching other characters, just watching, making, and mimicking your techniques is kind of dumb in my opinion. Granolah is taking advantage against Gas little by little, since he is able to predict where Gas will appear after using the Shinken Ito. Vegeta tells Goku to pay attention, since Gas is teleporting in an irregular way before he is not used to the Shinken Ito yet. Because he's not used to the Shinken Ito yet, Granolah manages to punch Gas in the stomach, but Gas returns the blow very angry. Goku tells Vegeta that he is right. Vegeta, Granolah is much more precise. He still has a chance to win. Chapter ends with Granolah looking defiantly at Gas, who seems angry and worried. And that brings me to this panel right here. I told you guys that I would show you the panel that I most liked out of all these leaks, and that's this one. And it's not just because Granolah's wearing the Under Armour, the black Under Armour with the overalls looking slick, but the reason that I have this feeling about this panel is because it is basically, you have two characters here that have wished to become the most powerful in all the universe, right? And they both transformed to that sense. And one of them, Gas, is slightly stronger than Granolah, right? That's cool, right? Here's the thing. They have only used their techniques their entire life, their techniques that they've polished and the techniques that he used frequently. So you have Granolah here using his sharpshooter skills, and then Gas using his weapon abilities, right? And Gas even didn't want to use his extended abilities, the ones that Dragon Ball Z characters have, because he wanted to defeat Granolah with his own abilities. But here's the thing. Gas isn't used to using the Dragon Ball Z abilities, so now that he has to use them, he is showing that he's not proficient at them. He's kind of like fucking up a little bit. He's messing around. He's not 100% precise, and just that little less bit of certainty with his attacks and his abilities, and just slipping up is going to give Granolah the W, because Granolah, and here's the kicker, Granolah has had practice with these extended Superman, Super Goku powers, and he did because he trained against the two most powerful beings in all the universe just recently. He's been in a fight for like the last several hours against Goku and Vegeta, and now he's gone straight into a fight with Gas, and he is proficient with these abilities, with these extended super abilities that he's gotten for Dragon Ball characters. So that's a cool thing about this, is that Granolah has basically just had an entire training session with the two strongest guys that are masters of this stuff, and Gas has not. Gas it's fresh, he's new. So he actually could lose based on the fact that he has not trained these powers and these abilities yet. And before that, he was already an ill match for Granolah, who has the ability to basically use Sharingan, and Gas can't hit him with any of his tools, any of his weapons. So this fight honestly is looking extremely bad for Gas. It's looking very poorly for Gas, but we'll see what happens when the actual full chapter comes out. Something tells me this is going to be toward the end of it, though. As you can tell, this is the shot from the chapter itself, but hopefully there's a little bit more showing what the next one's going to be. But this is just a fight between Gas and Granolah, and I actually do like it, honestly. So far so good. So far so good. Let's see what the actual chapter looks like. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on it. This is going to be Blackscape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.